Hi, so this is my my video of how to install the ACE-11 Tyent 11 water ionizer. And just for just because I couldn't find any videos of how to install the ACE-11 with, if you have like a one of these hoses, and mine is like you have a sprayer and a hose into one. So usually the old style, they will you'll just take out the this piece, but this one looks like you cannot take it out. So they'll give you this adapter where you hook it up at the bottom, and then hook up a they call this like a diverter, and then you hook up the hose that goes to your ionizer on the right. But because but they also give you this one that goes at the bottom at the you would connect this one to the bottom of the sink underneath, where the cold water goes into the faucet. So that's what I'm going to do. And the way I'm doing is usually some of the sink won't have this or they would have like an extra hole over here, so you can just drop down the hose. But because I don't have that on either side, what I did was I drilled a hole a little bigger, so where I could drop the hose in there towards the bottom of the sink. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. Right now I'm in the process of measuring the hose that'll go down to the sink. Let me grab this one. What I did on this one at the bottom is I connected the this hose came with it, and I think this one is for the drain. So I put the elbow in there, connected it, and I pushed it in there. And there's another elbow that I just push in there. So basically you pull out the red, what it looks like, I'll show you. This one you push. If you want to remove this one, you just pull that out, the red piece, or you can see if I can kind of tighten there. It's probably the other way around. You push. There you go. Yep. You push the that red piece in there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's focus a little bit. So this red piece in there, you would push that in while you're pulling out the elbow to remove it. But to put it back, it's like you just push that in there, insert it, and just push it, and it's in there. So now what I'm gonna do is, came with this one. What is this? It's a I guess pretty long hose, white hose, and this one you actually make sure that the tip of the hose is flat, so that you can get a good seal, and push that in there. You would feel it like click a little bit, and then you push it a little bit more until you feel it really go in there. So you'll feel that it's really in there. Then you can pull it out a little bit, and when it's tight, then you know it's in there. And because I'm going to run this one, it's supposed to be out here. Yeah, so basically just run that in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this up again. Put this up. Make sure you're not sitting on the hose or the power. And then just push it out back right there. And decided that this is where I'm going to put it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this hose in there so I can get a good measurement. I'm going to pull this out a little bit so you guys can see it better. I don't know if you can see it, but I dropped this in there, and then I'm gonna go down here and try to locate it and pull it. Maybe I'll give it a little slack so it's not really too tight. And I'm going to show you what I got in here. Just bring this down. Put it on my tripod. Maingay. Kamay nga nagbibideo. Okay. So down here you can see the hose that I have, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna turn off the water. Actually, I'm gonna turn off both. And I already figure out which one is which one is the hot, which one is the cold. I know the hot water comes from the left side and the cold water comes out from that right side. And if you're not sure which one is the hot and which one is the cold, all you gotta do is turn your faucet up here and turn it into the hot water, and then once you start feeling that the water is hot, you go down here and then you just touch which one is hotter, and then you'll know that that side is the hot side. And I did that, and I touched this one, and this one was hotter, so I know that's the hot side. And with the ionizer, you want to connect it on the cold side. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna do next is I'm going to grab some towels. I already got some towels down here. But first I'm gonna turn on my faucet. Make sure that there's no water. And there's no water coming out. So that's a good sign. This means it's close. So I'm just gonna drop some towels over here. Just to catch some of those water. And what you need next is this diverter. This is underneath the counter diverter, and what's gonna happen is like once I remove the top of that hose, remove that, I'm gonna put this on there this way with this piece, have a thread inside, and I'm gonna put that on there, and then the top of that one, the hose, I'm gonna connect it to this top piece with a thread, and then the white hose is I'm gonna connect here, so we'll get the water flowing to the ionizer. Okay, and you need that one, the diverter, and I also brought down what is this? This is a plumber's tape, what they call plumber's tape, just like, or a Teflon tape. It's just a little piece that you just wrap around to seal, make a good seal. And I just have a little piece of X-Acto knife to hopefully I can cut that white hose. And by the way, the Teflon tape, the ionizer, when you order it, it doesn't come with it. You gotta buy it from the Home Depot. It's not that expensive. This one is I've had this for a while now, and I've just used a little piece here and there when I need it. So I kept it in my toolbox, and when I found out I need one, then I just grab it again. Okay. This one is, this size is bigger than 9/16, so I'm grabbing a crescent wrench. Okay. Good thing there's no water. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of this Teflon tape on the thread, and usually what you want to do is because when this thing turns in there, it will be, ooh, water coming out. Good thing I got that paper towel. You want this threading, it'll be threading clockwise, so you want to put the Teflon tape counterclockwise, so when you thread this thing, it's not gonna come off. So I think they did a good job. I'm gonna back out this camera a little bit. I know it's gonna be hard for you guys to see it. Maybe this way. So I got a lot of stuff down here. I didn't really feel like taking all the crap out there, down here. But look at all that stuff down there. Stuff that I probably won't be using once I hook up my, start using my Ionizer. All that stuff that you can save. All that cleaning chemicals that I won't be needing and buying. Couple of turns. and then snap it, cut it. What I'm gonna do is I'm already gonna put something like a tape on this one. See, I said I'm gonna do it this way. Tighten it up. And I don't know if you guys can see that one. Let's see. Can you guys see that? So I connected the diverter on top of the thing, so I'm gonna grab the one that I took out, the hose, and put it on the top of that thing, and we'll see. Bring it out a little bit. This camera. Water dripping. It's okay. I got a towel underneath. You can get it started with your hand. Then when it's snug, you can use the crescent wrench and tighten it up a little bit. Okay. Now for the hose. Yeah, this white hose, I'm gonna connect it to the I don't know if you guys can see it, but let's see. You see that that diverter right there? You connect it there. I don't know if you can see it, but an angle. This one actually moves left to right, so you can put it on what angle you want to put it on. So I'm going to measure before I cut it. So I'll probably cut it right about here. I'll probably give it a little bit of a slack. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my hose over here. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of slack. Grab a marker. It's very sharp. So I'm gonna give it about that. I'm gonna pull it out, pull out the hose. That is very sharp. So I'm gonna find where I put that marker. And right there I found it. So I'm gonna cut it right there. Make sure you cut it straight and it looks straight. So I'm gonna drop it back there. And I'll show you. I don't know if you guys can see that. But this piece is going over here. And it's right in there already, but you gotta make sure you feel the little bit of a, when you push it in there, you can feel that it's really getting in there. Take out my hat. In here. There you go. I felt it go in. Gotta use two hands, I guess. Grab the the wet towels and wipe this. Then make sure you wipe the water that drip down there, so that it'll be easy for you to see once you turn on the water if there's some, you know, there's some new water coming out. So you want to check for leaks and put fresh towels down there. And let's see, let's just double check. I'm just gonna double check. Everything looks good. Okay. We're gonna connect it. Make sure do not over tighten the when you connect the T connection. That's what they call it. So now we go up here. We go back to this. Go back to the. We're gonna focus on the ionizer up here. What we're gonna do is it comes with this one, this piece. We're gonna try to connect to the top of the ionizer. And because actually this piece right here is you can turn it from left to right. If this unit is on the right side, left side of my sink, I will turn it this way. But because it's on the right side, I'm gonna use on the left side. I'm gonna turn it, but you can turn it anywhere you want. And now to put this in, you just there's a thread over here, and you just thread it in there. Really easy. Try not to over tighten it. And once it's in there, it's cool. Turn it. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on the. I'm gonna turn on the cold the cold faucet down here on the. So I'm just gonna turn the hot and the cold. I got water coming out because I left this on. I'm gonna close this one. I'm gonna check for leaks. Down here looks good. I don't see any leak. So, next thing that you're gonna do, or what I'm going to do, is I think I can plug the ionizer. So behind this unit is an outlet, and what I'm gonna do is gonna plug it in. Once you plugged it in, I guess I gotta make sure that the T connection or the T valve is also facing the right direction. So let me show you. Move the camera. There you go. So you gotta make sure that this valve points. See that one that kind of locks it up? So you gotta make sure it's pointed the same way as the hose, so the water can go out there. And now, that's how you connect everything. So we'll start the setup. So this one comes with looks like the filter is already in there. So So we're gonna reset the filter first. So what you're gonna do is press the bottom, and it says F1 to reset, F2 to reset, filter 1 and filter 2. So you press F1,
first filter,
twice, F2 twice,
second filter,
okay, let's see,
first filter, initializing was performed. Purifying. Clean water comes out.
they said that when you first start the machine that you run the H2O for about 3 minutes because of the carbon filters. You might see a little bit of carbon dust on the water and will appear gray. So let the water run for about 3 minutes and then it should be okay after that. Then you can start drinking.
Clean water comes out.
So we'll just let it run for a little bit. And that's also a good way to check down here to see if it's leaking. So far so good. I don't see any leaking. So we're good over there. And also the Ionizer, the Tyent Ionizer comes with a like this liquid where you can test the pH level of your water. So it comes in this little tiny bottle. So after that we're gonna try to test it.
Clean water comes out.
So that's almost 3 minutes. I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab some samples so I can test it.
Clean water comes out.
Ooh, almost wanted to drink it.
Water supply is suspended.
So let's see here. The water in every home throughout the US is different. Therefore, it is important to calibrate your machine when you first install it. Then it should be checked periodically to ensure that it's working at its best. For calibration instructions based on your model, please refer to the page in your user's manual. Okay, user's manual is this one. And for the ACE or the above counter extreme, it's on page 30. There you go. We got some pH chart in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. The red is 4.0 and 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, which is neutral, and then 8.0, 9.0, and 10.0. Okay. Let's see. Only 4 tablespoons. One, two, three, 4. So this one should turn green. And look at that. You guys see that? That looks green. That means it's neutral. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's so that's green. That's neutral. So looks green to me. Throw this water. We'll check the alkaline. We'll do alkaline level 1.
Alkaline level 1. Drinking water come down.
So we'll just wash the water in there a while ago. Four tablespoons. Turn this off.
Supply is suspended.
1, 2, 3, 4. And this one should turn light blue. Wow. That looks like light blue to me. I don't know if you guys can see it with my beige countertop, but if it's on the white one, that looks blue. You see it? Yeah. Light blue at least. Oh, I made a mess. I made some alkaline mess. It's all good. Maybe we'll put this white paper towel there. And now you guys can see it's light blue. Right? Light blue. Okay, try this water. We'll try to see the alkaline Number 2.
Alkaline level 2. Drinking water come down.
We'll wash that off. Turn this
Water
off.
supply is suspended.
1, 2, 3, 4. And this one should react to about dark blue. Wow. It's like a darker blue color. Can you guys see that? Darker blue. So let's try alkaline number 3, which is light purple.
Alkaline level 3.
Wash
Drinking
that.
water come down.
Wash this glass of water. Turn it
Water
on.
supply is suspended.
It says drop 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one should be light purple. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see light purple. Can you guys see that? The light purple color. Almost want to drink it. So we'll try the alkaline 4,
Alkaline level 4.
which has
Functional water come down.
more. So they say that this one
Water
should
supply is
be
suspended.
medium purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, look at that. Medium purple. You guys see that? I think same color as that one right there on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see. Alkaline 4 is right there on the lower right. They're about the same color. So I think I don't think I need to adjust this one. But let's see the acid one. I want to see the acid. The acid should turn I guess the acid should turn light yellow on level 1.
Acidic level 1. Face washing water comes down. Water supply is suspended.
Never drink the acid water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Light yellow. Yeah. Light yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that. A little green, but I think it's good. Kind of a mellow yellow.
Acidic level 2.
Level 2. We'll wash this.
Cleaning water comes down. Water supply is suspended.
So this one they said should be colored light orange. Still kind of green, a little bit. Let's see. Let's try it again.
Acidic level 2.
Still wash it.
Cleaning water comes out. Water supply is suspended.
1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit. Let's try acidic number 3.
Level 3.
This one should be red.
Rinsing water comes out. Water supply is suspended.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like the acid level doesn't quite change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to return, and they said you gotta press the setup icon and then press the setup,
System setup mode.
then you go to acid, and you actually can bring it up. I'll bring this to 20. 20, 22. Bring this up to 40. Let's bring this to 50. That's 3. Let's see.
Applied. Setup was completed.
So now we'll try again. Acid 3.
Acidic level 3. Rinsing water comes out.